I'm going to take my time with this one. This is no kind of rush. A Maryland dad beaten to death after protecting his kid in a middle school fight. Now, the thing about this dad is when he protected his child, it wasn't his child. Let me proceed. A Maryland father was brutally beaten to death outside his home while protecting his children from a group of teenagers and adults who wanted to finish a fight that started at school, according to the man's family. The fight started with his fiance's 14-year-old son in school, and 3 teens and 2 adults came to his house to finish the fight. A Maryland father was brutally beaten. Christopher Michael Wright, 43, was outside his home Friday when he was confronted by 3 teens, 2 adults who were looking for his fiance's 14-year-old son. So this was not even his biological son, who had gotten in a fight with another teen in Brooklyn Park Middle School earlier in that day. When Wright told the group that the boy was not going to come outside to fight, they told him, if he's not going to fight, then you're going to fight. Wright's fiancee, Tracy, I cannot pronounce her last name, told the outlet. The group attacked Wright, who was later taken to an area hospital where he died from a traumatic brain injury on Saturday. Wow. 43 years old. That's him right there. Christopher Wright was killed by a group of teenagers and adults over a middle school fight. Over his fiance's 14-year-old son. He was protecting not even his own biological child. When they be saying men ain't shit out here, and why, men don't protect, men don't do this, men don't do that. Wright's fiance said all 3 of the children were at home at the time of the attack. Just looking at the damage that was done to him, that wasn't just punching that they did. Like, there's no way punching did that. The damage done before the ambulance ever took him away. I mean, he had a seizure. It was done. There was nothing the hospital could do. The deadly beating was caught on a security camera, and her 3 children said her 3 children was at home at the time. Wow, man. 43 years old with a woman that has 3 other children, and I'm suspect ain't none of them his. They don't say that that's his children. They're saying that that's the fiance's children. So I could be wrong, but it doesn't sound like that. The deadly beating, my dad, I tried to go onto the camera to look, and the first video that comes up is my 12-year-old son screaming, "Daddy, daddy, daddy," and running out of the house into the street, going to help his dad. And she said she couldn't watch anymore, that she just couldn't. And no police charges has yet to be filed in connection of Crystal Wright's death. 43 years old, protecting his family. 3 teens and 2 adults come after a 14-year-old child. School officials confirmed that there was a fight at the school, said they are cooperating with Anne Arundel County Police during the investigation. No charges have been filed against any of the individuals involved. The fiancé says that the parents need to take responsibility for what she sees as rampant violence among teenagers. And that's saying it likely. I mean, that's really likely. I think a lot of these violences start on social media. A lot of the bullying, a lot of things that are not even patrolled. That's why a lot of our kids don't need social media. If we're not watching it as parents, to seeing what is being said back and forth, and I know your kids may say, "Well, you are violating my privacy." You don't have no privacy when you under the roof of your parents. You gonna have to get out of the house to get some privacy. They didn't just ruin our lives. Their lives are going to be changed forever. The parents' lives are going to be changed forever, and nobody thinks about that just from a fight. It's everywhere and somewhere. We as parents are failing these children. As parents, it's not the school's responsibility, it's our responsibility. That's 100,000% correct. We're failing these kids, man. And now we out here losing our lives for this at the same damn time.